26. We're still in Gethsemane. There's only a few verses, if you will, just dedicated to the Gethsemane experience, but there's so much that happened and transpired in those few moments, those I won't even say few moments, but in that time that transpired from the time they arrived in Gethsemane to the time that they left. But today, for a title regarding the Gethsemane experience that Christ underwent, today's title is Betrayer, but Still Friend.
All right.
And so we kind of have an idea of where this is going this morning. Betrayer, but still friend. I want to start reading. We're going to cover, it's Matthew 26, verses 45 through 50, and then chapter 27, verses 3 and 4. And I'm going to read through verses 45 through 50 from Matthew chapter 26. And it says, Then he cometh to his disciples, and saith unto them, Sleep on now, take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, the same is he. Hold him fast. And forthwith said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Jesus said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then they came and laid hands on Jesus and took him. So here we have, picking up in verse 45, Jesus has just gone back for his second hoo-ah. For his second declaration of heard, acknowledged, and understood. For his second declaration of, Lord, if the only way this cup is going to pass from me is that I drink of it, thy will be done. Heard, understood, and acknowledged. Hoo-ah. Lord, I'm in. I'm going to do this thing. And he comes back to the disciples. Sleep. Take rest. Behold, the hour is at hand. It's begun. He knows. There's that knowing. He knows. He already knows. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise and let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. Remember, this is at nighttime in Gethsemane. They just had they just celebrated the Passover. Christ instituted the Lord's Supper, and from there they went out to the garden to pray. He went out to the garden to pray, and the Passover supper, the Passover dinner, the Passover observance took place in the evening time, and so after that they went out into the garden and he went out to pray, and with Jesus, even though we have just a few words here depicted, we get the idea that it wasn't a short prayer that Jesus prayed because the disciples kept falling asleep.